this is Michaela with Tarot, the Witch's Tradition. I am glad that you are here on a beautiful Thursday, the first Thursday in 2021. Yeah, we got to count that. All of it's important. It's wonderful. So I have, I'm always doing some tea or some coffee with the readings because it's so soothing, and it allows me to be able to get into that thought and really feel what the messages are. It's warmth, it's invigorating, and it's intuitive. Anyways, this is my lotus leaf and jasmine blend. It does something good, and I'll share that later on. Anyways, I'm going to put it to the side because I'm steeping that right there. Oh goodness. Okay, so this card pull for today is it is a strong one. You got to be ready. Remember to stay grounded and know what the end result is. Know what you want to and desire to accomplish. So as things move and shift ahead in the day, you're comprehending that it's for the best and it's working out for what you actually desire to achieve, which is so cool. So anyways, the first card that we pulled is the Seven of Swords. Now, I find that to be really interesting because we've pulled that card before this week, and Seven of Swords has got an interesting message. I'll read the cards and then we'll go ahead into the discussion. The next card that I pulled is the Chariot. Woo! Time to go somewhere. Okay, the third card is the King of Swords. Look at that. That one has a strong message. And the last one is a reverse card, the Sun. It's a major arcana. However, it's reversed. And this is really a great card. So let's go ahead and get into that reading. We have the Seven of Swords. Well, it's really interesting. The Swords is connected with documentation, writing, ideas, and intuition, and also the intellect. And the seven in the traditional set shows the individual with five in their hand and two swords left on the table or two swords left behind. And in this case, we see in the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Cannon and illustrated by Martin Cannon, we can see in this particular deck that all of the swords are down on the ground, and this person is enjoying now connecting or moving forward intellectually, being vacillating between two thoughts. We have one person there that is playing a flute, another one that's doing something else, and so it could be the going back and forth between different thoughts and ideas. And that can happen. We can get to a point that we wonder, okay, what's the best thing I should do? We vacillate in decisions, and this card is really allowing you to tap in and recognize that there's no benefit from going backwards. Why do we know that? Because the second card that is pulled is the Chariot. So the ideas and the movement that you're doing, is especially when it's in connection with positive ideology, positive intellectual communication, then we can see that moving forward in that way is really important. So that Chariot, even though the Chariot can mean so many different things in this major arcana, we're going to take this one literal and move forward with your ideas. Remain positive, intuitively connected, releasing thoughts and ideas that didn't serve you in the past, and now taking a higher form and more energetic direction into thoughts and ideas intuitively and intellectually that actually support what you are working to achieve. Now, the next card is the King of Swords. Very interesting. So the King of Swords is more or less can describe a person who isn't honest or who might have difficulty speaking in a truthful manner. Well, we're not looking at anyone outside of yourself. this is connected to your personal development. So you may need to really reflect on what you are thinking about and what you speak about, and work through lying to yourself. Like it's not serving you any good to lie to yourself. Why do we know that? Because the sun is reversed, and the sun likes to play. The sun is bodacious. The sun is showy. The sun is forward and revealing. However, it's reversed. So at this time, it's about going in and allowing yourself to listen to that inner communication. Listen to how you are developing so that it can be something that you can express fully, and you can live in a very expressive way. Release again the need or the digression to lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. And also move quickly, move forward in making sure that you are remaining true to what you were thinking, your ideas, and your intellect. And don't dwell on the past, because the past is exactly what it is, and it's had its good and its bad. However, that Seven of Swords right there is about letting go of what hasn't served you in the past, whether it's the way you've spoken, the way that you've thought, your ideas, and now create something even better with what you have worked out before. Those things in the past were to assist you to create something better, and so do that, create something better intellectually, intuitively, and through your ideas. Well, so we might wonder, how do I get through this? Because it's a power pact, and I've got triggers when I look at these cards and I think about, oh my gosh, my ideas, and I got to move forward, and am I being truthful to myself? And how do I go in so that I am showing up for me? Well, the first card is definitely a way that we can negate or release those feelings, those triggers that get us to a place where we think, oh, I'm not going to be able to do this. So one of the best things to do is cancel those negative feelings. So we're going to go through that. And of course, I've got the prompts here. 1, identify the issue. 2, locate where you feel that in the body. 3, tell that mind to instruct the brain to give the body the cues so it knows how to feel, and you can get in control of those feelings again. So the first card we would do, the Seven of Swords. This is definitely connected to, there you go, the Seven of Swords. Feeling like you need to go back. Sometimes we feel that we didn't get to say everything that was on our mind, and maybe we don't get to finish our thought, and so we feel like you're not being heard. So one of the best ways to cancel the negative feeling in connection to not being heard is not, I am not being heard. Not, I'm not being heard. The second card is about the Chariot, moving forward. We might feel that we can't move forward because no one's listening to us, right? So it really could be that you might deal with some anger issues. I'm angry because no one's listening. I can't move forward because no one's listening, right? So therefore, that cancellation is not, I'm angry because no one's listening. Not, I'm angry because no one is listening. Now, what would we do to cancel that lie that we might tell ourselves that we may have difficult admitting? And what is the positation that helps us get back into being in control of our own world instead of having to present something that isn't fully developed? Well, if you would like to know how to do that, definitely book a session with me. You can get a session and we can work out issues that are connected to this card read that you have seen resonates with your story for today. I look forward to being able to support you more. I am going to enjoy this tea as I work through this card reading. In addition, you can go to my website there at michaelarena.com, and we have the Witches School of Tarot coming up. January application will be open soon, so make sure that you subscribe to this channel as well as my webpage. Thank you. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Ashe.